Let's get right to that developing news. An elderly man and an 8-year-old child have died in a fire on George Street in North Haven early this morning. NBC Connecticut's Julia LeBlanc joins us now live from the scene with what we know so far. What a sad morning, Julia.
Absolutely. Good morning to you, Kevin. You can feel that sadness here in the neighborhood. The North Haven fire chief tells us that that elderly man and the young boy were related and that the rest of the family was home at the time and did make it out safely. Now, neighbors were there as they watched this home go up in flames just after midnight last night, and they tell us they are hurting by what happened here.
Distraught. I think the whole street is distraught.
Elijah Amendola lives around the corner from where the fire broke out. He says the kids who live here and his kids play outside often.
The kids were great, and the family was very nice. So everybody on the street gets along really well.
He says the 8-year-old boy who died was well known in the neighborhood, making it a point to get to know everybody.
He was just a sweet boy. Really smart.
The North Haven fire chief says the call came in after 12:30 in the morning for a report of people trapped inside 26 George Street.
There was heavy fire throughout all 3 floors of the house and a report of people trapped inside.
The chief says 2 adults and 2 children did make it out safely before first responders got there. But inside, they found an elderly man dead, and firefighters rushed the 8-year-old out of the home and to the hospital. Unfortunately, he didn't make it.
All these firefighters, they have families they have to go home to, and particularly when you look at a loss of a child, this hits really close to home.
As support for those firefighters are now being offered, neighbors who witnessed and even stepped in to help are reeling from the tragedy.
This is a very chaotic scene when firefighters arrived on scene. We're looking at a lot of video that exists as well, and it looks like there were a lot of neighbors that were involved, a lot of neighbors that were trying to help.
We're just really sad, and they just want to help the family in whatever way we can.
Back out here live, you can see that the Connecticut State Police crime scene van is here. We do know that the State Fire Marshal's office is investigating this fire along with the North Haven Fire Department and North Haven Police. At this point, we don't know the cause or origin of this fire, but we'll keep you updated as we continue to learn more. For now, we're live in North Haven. Julia LeBlanc, NBC Connecticut News.